Hello guys, welcome to i-tutor Academy. In today we will start the new topic and new subject also, that is MMPC 003 Business Environment. So in this course we will cover 4 blocks. So first block is Introduction to Business Environment, and under this block there is 4 units are there. The first unit is Introduction to Business and Environment. Next unit is Unit 2, that is Economic Growth and Development. Unit 3 is Socio-Cultural and Politico-Legal Environment. And Unit 4 is Business Ethics and Corporate Social Responsibility, CSR. So next block is Overview of Indian Economy. Indian Financial System, that is Unit 5, and Unit 6 is Industrial Policy Framework, and Unit 7 is Agri-Business Environment. And next block is Structural Reforms. Unit 8 is New Economic Policy. Unit 9 is Financial Sector and Physical Sector Reform. And block 4 is International Business Environment. Unit 10, that is International Financial System. Unit 11 is Balance of Payments, that is BOP. And Unit 12 is Foreign Trade. Unit 13 is Source of Global Financing. And Unit 14 is Technological Environment. So these are under this subject. So we will cover one by one, and we already covered 2 subjects in MBA, that is MMPC 001 and 002. You can just go through our YouTube channel and follow up. And if you have any doubts, you can contact our contact number. Also, you can comment it on our comment box. And this is MMPC 003. So under this subject there is 14 units are there. We will cover one by one. Okay, and today's session we will start with the Unit 1, that is Introduction to this chapter. Okay, Introduction to Business and Environment. So what are the objectives? After reading this unit, you should be able to define what you mean by environment, explain the concept of business environment, describe the scope of business environment, and understand the basic concept of macroeconomics. Structure of this unit are: introduction is there, business and environment is there, basic proposition is there, nature and scope of business environment, type of business environment, importance of business environment, environmental analysis, basics of macroeconomics, summary, and keywords are there, self-assessment questions also there. So let's begin with the introduction part. You may have a variety of reasons for study this course, but the main reason we pursue is become a successful manager. Your success or failure as a manager depends on number of factors, and these factors may not always be with your control. Very often, such a factors constitute your work environment. These include your job, your department, your organization, your nation, and the world around you. After all, as a manager, you do not function in vacuum. You exist and operate within and not without an environment. Therefore, as a manager, when you think or take decision, you cannot neglect the limitations of your environment. Just think for a while and then answer. Don't you arrive at decisions after examining the possible reaction from the environment in which you are placed? Say, as a marketing manager, would you not study your market environment before launching a new product? Or as a finance manager, wouldn't you study how the capital and money market of the country are structured and organized before deciding on the source and use of your funds? Or as a personal manager, wouldn't you care to find the rules and regulations laid down by the government on subject like reservation before undertaking recruitment and selection of your required staff? When you have answered these questions, you will discover that all your answers are in the affirmative. Yes, I would. You can't do without thinking about your environment. As a business manager, you have to constantly evaluate your business environment. This opening unit aims to set you thinking about 3 ideas. It aims to help you to precisely define environment, classify your business environment on the basis of some criteria, identify some of the critical elements of environment of business, and establish the nature of interaction between environment and business. In pursuing these aims and objectives, our focus will primarily be on the Indian environment of business. We shall try to identify, describe, and analyze India's situation to understand its impact on our business. Our ultimate purpose is to train our business managers to face the macro level environment of business. As managers, where you are, be it in the public or private sector, you have to remain alive and alert to your environment so that you are successful in your day-to-day business operations and business and environment. The term environment refers to totality of all the factors which are external to and beyond the control of individual business enterprises and their managements. Environment furnishes the macro context. The business frame is the micro unit. The environmental factors are essentially the givens within which firms and their managements must operate. For example, the value system of society, the rules and regulations laid down by the government, and the monetary policies of the central bank, the institutional setup of the country, the ideological belief of the leaders, the attitude towards foreign capital and enterprise, etc., all constitute the environment system within which a business firm operates. These environmental factors are many in numbers and various in forms. Some of these factors are totally static, some are relatively static, and some are very dynamic. They are changing every now and then. Some of these factors can be conceptualized and quantified, while other can be only referred to in qualitative terms. Thus, the environment of business is an extremely complex phenomenon. The environmental factors generally vary from country to country. The environment that is typical of India may not be found another country like the USA, the former USSR, the UK, and Japan. Similarly, the American or Soviet or British Japanese environments may not be found in India. There may be some factors in common, but the order and intensity of the environment factors do differ between nations. And what to say of countries? The magnitude and direction of environment factors differ over region with a country and over localities with a region. Thus, one may talk of local, regional, national, that is domestic, and international, that is foreign environment of business. For example, the local customs of coolie labor, the climate of the northern region of Assam, the policies of the state and central government in India, and the size of the world market. All these factors together will have an important bearing on a tea industry. The production, consumption, and marketing of tea will be affected by environmental factors. The environment differs not only over a space but also over time with a country. As such, we can talk of temporal patterns of environment, past, present, and future environment. Future environment is the product of past and present environments. The Indian economy of tomorrow will be influenced by what the state of the economy is at present and what it was in the past. Sometimes the environment may be classified into market environment and non-market environment depending upon whether a business firm's environment is influenced by market forces like demand, supply, number of other firms, and the resulting price competition or non-price competition, etc., or by non-market forces like government laws, social tradition, etc. Finally, we may classify the environment into economic and non-economic. The non-economic environment refers to social, political, legal, education, and cultural factors that affect business operations. Economic environment, on the other hand, is given shape and form by factors like the fiscal policy, the monetary policy, the industrial policy resolution, physical limits on output, the price and income trends, the nature of the economic system at work, the tempo of economic envelope, the national income plan, etc. The non-economic environmental has economic implication, just the economic environment may have non-economic implications. Since the environment is the sum total of the history, geography, culture, sociology, politics, and economic of nation. The interaction between economic and non-economic forces is bound to take place. Definition of business environment. The word business environment is defined by many others in different ways. Few of the definitions are: according to Keith Davis, business environment is the aggregate of all conditions, events, and influence the surround and affect it. According to Reineck and Schuell, and the environment of a business consists of all those external things to which it is exposed and by which it may be influenced directly or indirectly. Okay, you just by heart some one or two definition of business environment. If questions are from this area, you can quote that with the author's name. Okay, so according to Barry, M. Richman and Melvin Coppen, environment consists of factors that are largely, if not totally, external and beyond the control of individual industrial enterprises and their management. These are essentially the givers within which firms and their management must operate in a specific country, and they vary, often greatly, from country to country. According to William F. Glueck, you just take care of the spelling. Okay, pronunciation you can you do your own way. Business environment is the process by which strategists monitor the economic, governmental, market, suppliers, technological, geographic, and social settings to determine opportunities and threats to their firms. All these definitions give a better understanding of the business environment. It can be concluded that a business environment is a combination of dynamic, complex, and uncontrollable external factors within which a business is to operate. It is pertinent to scan all these forces. Hence, it is crucial to have a thorough understanding of the basic idea of the environment, business environment, and the nature of its different component. This interrelated assists the business organization to reinforce its capabilities and efficiently allocate its resources. Business organization interact and transact with the business environment. Therefore, business organization and the business environment are directly related. Business environment influence the scope and direction of business activity. Business can be seen as a specific activity, example a retail business in which a company is making use of the internet and social media for marketing of their product. For example, Flipkart is a specific form of business and is a private limited company. Business can also be seen as a broad activity like a business system as a whole, where we may refer it as a market system or capitalism, in which a whole range of activities including professional bodies, trade unions, consumer groups, regulatory agencies, and government bodies are included. The environment may be classified into market environment and non-market environment depending upon whether a business firm's environment is influenced by market forces like demand, supply, number of other firms, and the resulting price competition or non-price competition, etc., or by non-market forces like government laws, social traditions, etc. In early 2015, Nestle's famous product Maggi noodles faced a setback in India when food inspectors claimed to have found it unsafe as the amount of lead was more than its permissible limits. But Nestle tried its best to keep consumers' trust by continuously interacting with them on social media platforms and ensuring that Maggi is safe and they are cooperating with the authorities. Later, Maggi was temporarily banned in India, and Nestle was asked by the Food Safety and Standard Authority of India to recall its noodles product from the market and destroy them. Okay, and there is one activity, you just go through that, and today we will discuss all about the basic things of business environment, and the next video onwards we will start with the basic propositions. If you have any doubt in this, you can just contact our contact number, or you can comment it on our comment box also. Okay, thank you so much.
i-tutor ES presents IGNOU MBA, complete syllabus coverage classes and individual semester base, subject coverage program for MBA students online and flexible sessions. For more details, contact 62382 17885.